Bonjour! Aujourd'hui, on va parler de la différence entre ces deux temps du passé, l'imparfait et le passé composé. Quelle est la différence? Ok, en premier, on a des actions à l'imparfait et au passé composé. Ongoing versus limited actions. So, à l'imparfait, an ongoing action in the past with no clear beginning or end point. Par exemple, vous dormiez sur le canapé. You were sleeping on the couch. Nous regardions la télé. We were watching TV. En anglais, on utilise souvent were or was à l'imparfait. Par contre, avec le passé composé, it's an action that is on a limited period of time. It has a specific period of time and it's limited. Often you'll see something that indicates when it was, like hier soir, le week-end dernier. Par exemple, hier soir, j'ai nettoyé la salle de bain. Last night, I cleaned the bathroom. It's not that you were cleaning it, you just cleaned it. Le week-end dernier, mes parents ont acheté une nouvelle voiture. Last weekend, my parents bought a new car. It's just one action that happened and then it was over. Ensuite, on a des actions habituelles et spécifiques. So in the imperfect, the imparfait, we have habitual or repeated actions or events, something that you would habitually do over and over again. And we've been practicing a lot with this with our when I was young. Quand j'étais jeune ou quand j'étais petite, je rendais visite à ma grand-mère. I would visit my grandmother. And often this translates as would en anglais. Par contre, le passé composé, these are events that happened at a specific point in time or it could be within a specific length or a specific number of times. Par exemple, quand j'avais 10 ans, ma famille et moi sommes allés en Europe. When I was 10 years old, my family and I went to Europe. You just went. Specific. When you were 10 years old, this happened one time. Voici un autre exemple au passé composé. Quand j'étais petite, we start in the imparfait because it's when I was young, but then we're going to switch to the passé composé. Je suis allée à Paris 3 fois. Since it's a specific number of times, 3 times, we use the passé composé. Let's say you would go habitually, like every summer. Then you would use the imparfait. Okay, next we have states of being, so mental or physical, emotional states. And those generally are going to use the imparfait. So if you're tired or hungry or, sleepy, whatever it may be, a physical, mental, emotional state, sad, happy, it's going to be in the imparfait. Par exemple, ce matin, les élèves étaient très fatigués. Imparfait, because it's a physical state of being. Mon ami avait faim, state of being, imparfait. Et elle voulait manger quelque chose. Mental, right here. Vouloir is often in the imparfait. When you do use this in the passé composé for mental or physical states is when there's a change, a sudden change in that mental or physical state. Par exemple, elle est morte dans un accident. She died in an accident. It happened all of a sudden, and so it's passé composé. Ou tout à coup, il a eu peur. All of a sudden, he got scared. Il a eu peur. Versus, il avait peur. He was scared. Maybe in this sentence before he was not, and then something happened, and it changed that, and all of a sudden, il a eu peur. A change in a mental or physical state. For weather and time, and also age, actually. You use the imparfait when you're talking in the past. Par exemple, il faisait beau. Weather. Ou il était minuit. It was midnight. Imparfait. And age, J'avais 5 ans. I was 5 years old. Imparfait for all of these. Parfois, on utilise le passé composé et l'imparfait dans la même phrase. And often that's used with when or while. It's like while something was going on, this happened. So think of your timeline. Something is going on. Something was going on, excuse me. So that's going to be imparfait. And then something's going to interrupt it. Something happens, and we change to the passé composé. Par exemple, je faisais mes devoirs. I was doing my homework. So yeah, I was doing my homework. Something's going to happen. Quand le téléphone a sonné. When the phone rang. Pendant que, ça veut dire while. So while we were doing this, then this happened. Par exemple, pendant que nous regardions la télé, mes frères ont fait des bêtises. While we were watching TV, my brothers got into trouble. Alors que, c'est un synonyme de pendant que. While. Alors que ma mère préparait le dîner, elle a glissé sur le sol. While my mother was preparing dinner, she slipped on the floor. La fin. So that's basically it. And really the best way to get a grasp of how to do this is to practice with it. So write down any questions that you have, and tomorrow in class we'll do some practice with this. Au revoir.